When I saw this, I was practically begging Palesa to just bite him. I wanted her to reach across her face and just bite Temba. Like, just bite him, sis. Just bite him. Like, a man is not supposed to talk to a woman like that. A man is not supposed to address a woman like that because a man is physically more stronger than a woman. So if a woman is Lisa and you're physically stronger, more stronger than a woman, and now even ngokomlomo usukhuluma kakhulu more than a woman, what are you basically? What are you? Are you a woman or a man? He talks too much like umfazi uTsepo, and I just wished ukuthi Palesa just reached across the face and just beat his ass because that's what he deserved. How dare he talk to a woman like that? Anyway, guys, my name is Asanda Katsi, and I'm about to review Married at First Sight, season 12. No, sorry, season 2, episode 13. The very last episode of the second last episode, or the very last episode of the season, but there's still going to be a reunion that comes afterwards, right? And so basically the people that decided to recommit to each other, it was Nelisa and Temba, and it was also Portia and Bongani. People that decided to not recommit was Makoto and Kulego, and it was obviously Utemba and Palesa, of which it was revealed ukuthi Utemba not only was abusive verbally with her, but also was very, very abusive in terms of just financially abusive towards her. Like, it's a thing. I had no idea that you can financially abuse someone, but turns out you can. So what happened was Utemba came to have that rapport with Palesa in regards to whether he chooses to recommit to her or not after the show. Just like how in every Married at First Sight season goes, at the end there's a recommitment ceremony where they decide whether they want to recommit to you or they don't. And Utemba, Palesa and Temba had that first. They were the first couple to actually tell each other whether they were recommitting or not. And I think Married at First Sight did that for a reason, even though they're the most dramatic couple. But obviously, throughout the season, like, they separated before everybody else separated. So they just wanted to close the chapter and be done with them and move on to the other couples, right? Which was smart. Kunokuthi letting us hang on by a thread and making the other couples come first and then making it ipeligambi. Yabo. But nje, yeah. Hey, get Utemba ufikile being arrogant. He was raising his glass, drinking in Palesa's face, basically saying, I have nothing to say to you. Then why did you come, sir? And then Palesa was like, okay, bet, I've got things to say to you. And then she got out a letter, and then she was basically reading Utemba, like basically telling Utemba how she suffered in his hands, how she suffered in his hands and how he abused her, and he allegedly would punish her for eating the last biscuit in the can. He would punish her by changing the Netflix password. He would punish her by basically, he called her ugly to her face. He said that's why her father called her ugly, so that's also verbal abuse allegedly. And he would just like abuse her throughout the relationship. And Utemba did finally say initially he initially, when he saw Palesa, he knew deep down he's not the woman for her, she's not the woman for him. And he thinks his behavior throughout the season was a byproduct of that. And even in the beginning, he was trying to basically give it a try, give it a shot, but how she handled the things that she would say just confirmed to him that she's not the woman for him. Basically, what he's saying is, by her saying no to his tembo, that's confirmed Uguti, she's not the woman for him. So he basically wants a woman who will allow him to cheat in peace, allegedly. And yeah, and I'm glad Uguti. One thing about Temba, I will say he's very self-aware. Somebody even clocked this on Twitter. They said Temba knows all of these psychological terms in order for him to use them against you. Like, these things like narcissism. He's like a very self-aware gent, so that he can use all of those psychological terms against you. And she clocked it, but I forgot who that person was, but she clocked it. He was very manipulative and abusive to Palesa. If he did not want a future with her, then I feel like if you're gonna come to an experience like this, because you know there's a high chance which you're not gonna find someone that is your type, because that you're signing up to marry. The fact that you guys have been paired together, you owe the other person you owe the other person a chance. You're good see, are you compatible? Because for the very fact that you're here, it means that you're getting something wrong in the real world. So now you're in this experiment. So you need to just surrender yourself into the experiment and give your partner the chance. Like kuba uyena ukuthi uyabheda, like kuba uyena umuntu obhedayo, hayi ukuthi you just in your mind you just are like, I don't like this person, I'm writing them off, so I'm going to deny them this experience. I'm gonna deny them the experience, like just I'm gonna deny them the whole experience, because Uthemba he uvumile ukuthi he's the reason why uPalesa didn't meet his mom. He's the reason why uPalesa didn't meet his uncles. He basically was the one that was sabotaging the whole marriage from get-go. He was sabotaging the marriage from get-go. So as a result, he didn't really give Palesa a chance. And it's like he made her suffer for basically not being his type, which was dead ass wrong. And I don't know what to say, man. I feel like Married at First Sight season 2, they could have done better. They could have done better. The experts could have done better, but they did not. And now Sexubile, you know? But yeah, they could have done better in terms of a background, like really, really, really like checking on the background of these gents, because they denied the opportunity from the people that really wanted it, like people that were genuinely going there to find a spouse, and they just gave it to people that wanted spotlights. And I feel like they could have done a background check on these people and seen, do these people not have a background of wanting to be famous? Because obviously if you have that background of trying to get into the industry, you're obviously going to use this show as a way to show as a way to launch yourself into the industry. So yeah, I don't like this season. Everything, I don't like it. Anything. Just is bad. I don't like the couples. No couple of mine stands out to me. Even Nelisa and Themba, they're a red flag. They're a red flag walking, because not Themba, what's that? Nelisa and what's that guy's name? Umutka Nelisa. I forgot his name. But no, ma'am. Guys, I like the fact that my hair has bounced. Like, my hair has never had bounce. So I'm like, having this new experience is so nice, guys. Woo, 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 woo. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I stuck my tongue out. But anyway, please subscribe to this channel if you like my content. Otherwise, goodbye and have a beautiful night. Bye.